What's up, guys? It is Pip here, and welcome back to another Colorado Avalanche talk or discussion. I'm so sorry for these late videos. I have been for football. I've been hanging out with my friends all weekend, so it's been a long weekend. So I'm finally back with videos. I'm a little late. I'm sorry, but we're back finally on time. All three of these videos will come out today. So Maple Leafs, of course. Montreal, we'll talk about that. And then Ottawa is tonight, the day I'm recording this. So, all three of them will come out today. So, get ready for that. But, Toronto Maple Leafs, let's talk about this game. Let's just talk about it, okay? Because there is a lot of controversy going around for this game. Even though it was technically now a long time ago, it was Saturday, there's still a lot of controversy about this game now. We'll talk about it here in just a minute here. It is a big win for the Colorado Avalanche, a big 5-3 win for the boys. It was a game, I definitely, when the game started, I was like, oh, I'm fine with if we lose this game, if we just win the next ones. I can lose this game. I can deal with the loss. But they just said, nah, they don't want to lose this game. They said, you know what? We're going to go into this game and absolutely just cry ourselves to sleep in the first period, and then the second and third, we'll actually play. Okay, so it was a big 5-3 win in Toronto. Ross Colton had a goal, had an assist with 3 shots on net. Jonathan Drouin had a goal and assist with 3 shots on net. Nathan MacKinnon is still a powerhouse as he is with a goal and assist and 5 shots on net. And Mikko Rantanen with a goal and assist with 4 shots on net. And then Andrew Congiano with a gorgeous, just a little flobber, little tiny goal there with Andrew Congiano. That was just the funniest goal I think I've ever seen in my life. That was the ugliest goal for him, but I love it at the same time. It was just a little flubber into the net. I love it. It was something else. But an amazing game for the boys. Samuel Girard came back. Sammy G's playing pretty good with he had an assist that game. Also with Ryan Johansson. Also with Kiviranta, I think that's how you say it. God, I get his name wrong so bad. Josh Manson had an assist. Logan O'Connor had an assist. Overall, this game was something else, okay? Now, first period, we don't talk about the first period. First period was probably one of the ugliest first period we had in a long time. Andrew Congiano and the Avalanche let in 3 goals in the first period. 3 of them in the first period. And, I mean, if you've watched my videos before, if you've seen these videos before, you know that I like to say up by 3 is probably the worst score you can have in the NHL. Worst score. You don't want to be up by 3 in the NHL. Any kind of game, you just do not want to be up by 3 because it is the worst luck. It don't matter which team it is. It doesn't matter if the Maple Leaf. It doesn't matter if it's us. It doesn't matter if whoever it is. It is the worst score in the NHL. It could be 3-0, 3-1, the worst score in the NHL. It could be playoffs even. Like that's the thing about this kind of level of bad luck you get if you're up by 3. So, Toronto Maple Leafs went into the first period, absolutely dominated us. Just crushed us with every soul we had left, making it 3-0 at the end of the first period. It was just the ugliest first period we've ever had. Then Joe Sakic went back to the locker room. Not Joe Sakic. Bednar. Jesus Christ. Jared Bednar went back to the locker room and was like, you know what? Let's change up lines here. Let's see what happens if we change these lines up. And they did. They went into the second period with weird lines. I've never seen lines. They fully stacked that first line. And the second line was, it was okay. And the third line was yikes. But in the fourth line, we don't talk about the fourth line. But overall, they went into the second period with their foot on that pedal. Like I said before, like said in the past video, if they wanted to beat Toronto, they had to keep the foot on the pedal. Because if they didn't, that was pretty much game over. And that's kind of what happened with Toronto. They let off a little bit, and that was pretty much it. Because the Colorado Avalanche came in, scored 2 goals in the second period to make a 3-2 game at the end of the second. Now, at the end of 40 minutes, it was 3-2, okay? Now, we still have a chance. We had a chance. I mean, we had a fair chance of losing and winning this game. Because Toronto is a high-hitting team that could 100% whoop us in the playoffs if it happens. It's just depends on how the team plays here. So we went into the third period, nervous as hell because we're down by 1, 3-2 game, and Toronto they have a backlash of of blowing games pretty dang easily, and it happens. Best way to say it. Now there was a lot of missed penalty calls. I 100% agree with all those people out there. There was a lot of missed penalty calls with the Jonathan Drouin slash. That should have been called. I'm just saying, even as an Avs fan, that should be called. 100% that should be called. It just wasn't. It's the NHL. The refs, yeah. It's the refs in the NHL. You can't say anything about it. It happens to us. It happens to every team in the NHL. It happens. It's the NHL. This game is a fast-moving game. Refs just don't pay attention on the same people at the same time. It happens. I don't know what else to say. You can't go back and fix it nowadays. That should have been called. And then we go to the call of the Josh Manson call. The Josh Manson cross-check from behind on Matthews. And then who said it? I think it was the head coach or something like that. I think it was, I don't remember who said it on their post of Twitter, saying that Josh Manson got pushed and then he fell by himself or something like that. And that's why it wasn't called or something like that. On my side, it is 100% a cross-check. 100% a cross-check. That, if you pull it up right now, it is 100% a cross-check. That's a cross-check. Like, you can't call anything else. It's a cross-check. But, I mean, how it is, you can't change it now. It happens. It happens. I know people are really upset with Jonathan Drouin because, if that penalty was called for the slashing, and, the Avalanche would have never scored because play would have been dead right there. And that penalty would have never happened for the interference with Rantanen. That would have never happened if Jonathan Drouin got called for that slash. I mean, it happens. It's the NHL. You can't do anything about it. That's the best way to put it. You cannot do anything about it. But overall, these boys played good. Went into the third period, scored 3 more goals to make it a 5-3 game, and that was it. That was the books. It was a 4-3 game, and then Toronto pulled their goalie, and then last open netter, Ross Colton missed it, and then got it at the second time. But it's whatever. It was a big game for us. It was sad, but it worked out. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the boys played hard. They deserve the game. There you go. So we'll go into the Montreal. Montreal will be the next game. But Senators are today, and then the Bruins are Thursday, which I'm scared about. Flyers are on Saturday, and then Capitals Wednesday, and the Kings. But Senators, again, we should win this game. But, it's the Avalanche. They don't want to win against the worst teams in the NHL. But, it's whatever. We'll see what happens. But right now, they are still sitting second place right behind the Jets. The Jets also play today, so we'll see what happens. They play, I think, the Islanders today. So we'll see what happens there. The Stars are right behind us with 55 points. They need to lose another game. We need to win a game, for God's sake. And the Preds, Coyotes, Blues, Wild are still down there. You'd love to see it. Blackhawks are still down there. Canucks are still in first with the Golden Knights behind Kings, Oilers, Kraken, Flames, Ducks, and Sharks still down below. Bruins are still up top with the Panthers, Maple Leafs, Red Wings, Lightning, Canadiens, Sabres, and Senators. We play them today. Come on, boys. We got to win. They only have 30 points, boys. Come on. Rangers are still up top, but the Flyers are right behind the Hurricanes, Penguins, Islanders, Devils, Capitals, and Blue Jackets. By the way, Elvis Merlik, how you say his last name? Merlinkins? He requested a trade. That's crazy. That's great. That's going to be interesting. I wonder where he's going to go. But overall, they played it really good. They need to win a game tonight to take over second or take over first. And the Jets need to lose. But they're going against the Islanders, so I guess we'll see what happens. Overall, the boys played fantastic. The boys played like they wanted to win this game. I mean, first period, we don't talk about the first period, but second and third, with the lines changed, they came out swinging. It was a perfect game for the boys. We don't talk about the penalty calls because, it's the NHL. You can't do anything about it nowadays. It's just how it happens. There's no other place you can't set anywhere else in this whole deal. It's the NHL. It happens. It happens. Best way to put it, it happens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys tell me down in the comments down below. You guys are enjoying this video, enjoying these kind of videos. How's the NHL season going for you guys? How is your NHL team going for you? We're coming up to, we're at mid-season right now. It's weird to say, but we're almost done. I mean, get ready for playoffs. I'm gonna be live streaming Avalanche games hopefully by then. And then we'll see about other games. But I'm excited. I'm excited for those kind of games coming up. But it's crazy that playoffs are coming up. Trade deadline's coming up. All-Star games coming up. Like, oh my God, we're almost done already. Almost done already. That's crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure that notification bell is always on for future notifications of any videos coming out in the future here. I'm catching up in videos here. Got a lot of videos coming out. Franchise is ending because I have other ideas for franchise, so we'll see what happens there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Go Avs. Always go Avs.